Now we can get started. Welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy VII Remake. Screen's black, it'll be back in a second, any second now. Man, I hate technology. Why did I not pick up a football? Anyways, it's reunion time.
Cloud? Huh? You're Cloud, right? Holy shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn. So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked, but I told them it was all bullshit. Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Old buddy.
I want to be there in the meetings where they got to pick the plot holes out of the original game.
Yeah.
And be like, why the fuck did no one recognize him?
Good. Let's keep moving.
Or, as I have to keep telling, why the fuck did Aerith not save anyone from the collapsing plate? Anyways. This is not where we entered. Where's the waypoint want us to go? Up. It wants us to go up. God. Wait, then why did we come downstairs? No, it wants us to go up further. We have to leave and then go up, and then go in that direction.
Better catch him soon.
How the fuck do you even enter this room? It's been so long.
What the hell's taking him so damn long?
Okay, I thought I saw that door. Jesus. There we go.
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid. The people have embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wutai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir. There was one other matter.
Oh?
A message from our man Palmer.
President John Shinra. Isn't it crazy that
Damn it.
Barrett.
fucking
Yeah, I know. We came here to
Palmer
save
gets more respect
That's
than
our first
Reeves does?
That's right.
That's fucked up.
We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
Let me in. That's crazy. Like, even regardless of anything Reeves wants to do, like Palmer, really? You gonna respect that clown? We have to go as high as we can, don't we?
You do not have access to the floor you have selected.
Right, so our objective is to sneak into the bathroom and get a closer look at Cloud. It's a really close look at him. And listen in on the meeting from there. I'm gonna turn the brightness up of my monitor again. That's kinda low-key why I kept running around in the beginning, is because I couldn't see the damn game. I don't know how to explain it though. It's when I turn the brightness up, it's turning everything up but like the dark areas. And now the brights are too bright. At least that's how I feel anyway, so turn around. Because I look at the stream and the
Do you
capture,
think
and
that's
it's like
where
there's a lot
Professor
more
Hojo
like
is?
color
Should
right
be.
there. A lot more details.
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Yeah, don't want any more headaches. Don't want any more repressed memories of being here coming up.
All right, I'll wait out here.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is... Oh, never mind. You're right.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a serious matter. I think we gotta overlook the
Oh, thank
gentrification
God.
of
No one's in here.
Love to show them what the
gentrification of
ones down
bathrooms.
below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
That's what gentrification means,
Gotcha.
right? I could just say gentrified. Either way, it's not important.
Look, I'm
On guard duty.
right.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
I know when first playing, I remembered how Tifa was acting here, but I don't remember how she was acting in the original game anymore. I'm pretty sure she had something to say originally, too. Anyways, yeah, and I've also been thinking about how, like, on stream, I have done Final Fantasy VII, the original, the Midgar segment twice. Any items over here? Nope, nothing. Backing up. And I've done those, granted they were like 7-hour streams, but I've done them in one stream. And we're on like, we're beyond like part 10 of this game. Like shit. And I still think this is not the last stream of it, definitely
I'm sure
not.
they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Oh, gentrification is, yeah, improving of areas to conform to middle class standards. Yeah. So I guess I'll go with genderified. Or gendering.
Depending on the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions at all? If not, then we'll wait for the director to return.
Look at all that paper on the floor. These guys are a mess. They're never gonna get anything done. It's like all the the AAA publishers that in Sony too that were like, yeah, we're cool with crossplay, go ahead and do it, and then nothing ever happened with it. According to what Harada was saying, they were like, or was it with cross saves, where he got in contact with them and everyone was like, yeah, that's cool, you can do that if you want, and then nothing, just no one got in contact to actually do it. Or put the wheels in motion, essentially.
This it?
I'm telling you, I saw him. with my own eyes, sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you...
Reeve.
Sir, I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a reconstruction plan for... Huh?
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
2 words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So she can lead us to the Promised Land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
Jesus Christ.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Oh, that's also worse too. Oh, just fucked up.
Proceed as you see fit.
His voice has grown on me too.
However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
If they think that's gross, they should have heard what Hojo's original plan was.
If there is nothing else,
Mr. President!
meeting adjourned.
Please, sir!
Always Sunny theme plays. Hojo makes the same mistake again.
Something stinks.
And good they kept that line too. Yeah, Hojo's voice had to grow on me because he doesn't sound old enough, but he does sound creepy enough at least.
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
Okay. And then we kill the son of a bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
Kind of want to change swords. I think we'll want to go with Hard Edge. Magic sucks, but... Oh wow, the magic's really bad on it. What's the materia on it? Prayer. Yeah, we can lose prayer. Alright. Go with Hard Edge. Hard Edge because Shinra building is where you get it in the original. It also looks cool. Yeah, that's a good question, and I guess they're gonna explore that next game. The same with Heidegger. I think they're gonna get like their, you know, development together, I guess. Fuck, man, Final Fantasy VII's a big-ass game. So...
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it? I wonder... were I to arrange a face-to-face... how I should like to meet their offspring. But that can wait. First, we must have answers. A simple psychoactive agent should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
Because most of the history we get about everyone in Shinra right here is like the facade being kept up for public appearance and whatever. Because, you know, we walk through the fucking living museum stuff. But that isn't actually their backgrounds or anything. Did I forget anything in this one? I doubt it. Yeah, no, I got everything. Bench time. Oh, I didn't miss this, did I? No. Excuse me, everybody.
So first, or perhaps instead, this one. This is definitely the one.
Don't move. I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately. The eco-terrorists? If so, I can't imagine what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
Shut up. Keep walking. None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You'll get used to it.
What is it that you want?
Our friend. She's in your lab.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend. Well, well, well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up, son?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses. I promise, you will regret this.
I think with like the bullet spread on Barrett's gun arm, it probably would have hit his head anyway. Well, not resistant to electric. I forgot how this fight goes, so maybe it's not important. God damn it. Need to get rid of the weaklings. Do Star Shower, that's AoE enough. Do I have Deadly Dodge on? No, I don't. Triple Slash, sure. Oh boy, more of them. Sorry, Cloud, you'll live. What are they doing over there? Well, you know what I can do? I can do counter stance. And also heal. Thank you, Tifa. Nice. Good stuff. Barret, focus shot, Tifa, focus strike. Almost there, god damn it, next phase. Well, hopefully the focus meter goes to the next phase, because we can just stun it right away. It does. Oh shit, I don't have the meter. There we go. Nice, good stuff. Playing too much Yakuza, keep reading Hojo as Tojo. Oof.
Hey, Hojo's getting away.
But what about Jojo? One at a time. One potion at a time. Like, I got 99. I gotta burn them somehow. Mojo Hojo of the Tojo clan. Anyway, sorry, yeah, I had to pad the stream. So that I could have more time to think of such clever commentary as Mojo Hojo from Tojo. During the one cutscene, I set the monitor to game mode. Whatever that means. Anyways, the brightness of it actually went up, so I can actually see shit now.
Aerith!
It's definitely too bright, but I can worry about it later.
I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling you.
Y'all about to learn predictable.
We're taking Aerith back.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
She only came here to save Marlene.
And you only want to like make her reproduce. I don't know about this, Hojo. I don't know what this moral high ground like facade has to do with anything.
This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
Hojo's just going in the libs. Anyways, is there a video game where potions have a percent of heal instead of a healing set value? Final Fantasy XIV actually, but it has a cap. It has a set cap on it, but it is percentage based. Anyways, I haven't been paying attention. How's the fight going? Nice. Right through the shield.
Looks like your models got it wrong.
Yes, an unknown variable, perhaps. Well, no matter. Reinforcements will soon arrive.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
Why are you a soldier?
Yeah.
No, not quite. Now I recall. My memory was mistaken. My boy, you weren't a soldier.
What? What is this fascinating phenomenon? What's happening? Where are you taking me?
Whisper's like, nope. Stop talking.
Cloud!
Barrett.
Got it. Stand back.
You came for me.
Yep.
You good? I'm great.
Thanks for saving Marlene. I owe you one.
Save it for later.
Now, basically at this point, it was like, this is kind of what, before the remake came out, what I was looking forward to getting out of it. Like this, how they did all of this. It's probably, in the original, my favorite moments from Midgar. But, it's unfortunately the most different, like, everything about, like, from the original. Like, nothing from this point on is hardly the same. There's a bike chase. That's about it. Otherwise, it's all different. Damn. Oh yeah, now we have to fight the fucking hover boots guy. Shadow the Hedgehog over here. I need Tifa to heal. Is Cloud in range? He can take care of that. Oh, good job. Yeah, let's go. Oh, she can just do it when she's ready, you know. Not in a rush or anything. Aerith's fine, I think.
I'm not going out like this.
Damn.
We gotta switch it out.
Damn it. Yeah, they only eject when you're too slow to kill them. Which I thought, you know, I was doing well, but I guess not.
Aerith, you okay?
Thank you.
No biggie.
Let's get out of here.
The hell was that thing?
We need to go. Aerith!
What the?
Come on.
This is more shit that I actually still do not understand with what's been changed.
You want to go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
Number one is child, like that's supposed to be a, you know, plot twist in the original. Number two is why is he so docile in the original? He's extremely aware of his conscience in the original. But here it's not until the hand symbolism once again. Like, what was different? Oh, his ears.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Did it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you, nothing more. I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agreed?
Maybe it's like Aerith gave him some sort of like memory of it.
13?
Something to convey the friendship. And like Red was always capable anyways. I hear the music too.
Red
Great.
13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
In the original, I didn't like Red until he said Zounds.
So, we're gonna go get this son of a bitch.
When Red taught me the word Zounds, my opinion of him 180'd.
I have come for you. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. Mother, they have come again.
We made it.
You know, Reno, I think you might be due for some R&R.
Yeah, how's about Wutai?
Nah, I'm good.
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
Been thinking, was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task. We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience. Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah, nope.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we'd taken from the planet, we were due to give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
Does it matter?
I wonder if Elena is gonna be pervy to what they did, actually.
Yes.
That'd be a fine plot
Understood.
point, right? As if she didn't know.
The VP needs us.
Cloud.
Oh, thank goodness. You're awake.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are we?
Where I lived when I was still a child.
This is officially the point where the game is just gone. And we have
Are
now
you okay? Maybe you should rest a little
we've
longer.
just now entered a new game.
I don't
like
want
in
you
its
to push
entirety.
yourself. We're all worried. Are you okay? Maybe you should rest a little longer.
I don't wanna.
scare us like that, man.
I'm the one who carried you here.
Good boy. No first person, so it's kind of hard to like actually get up close more on details of this. I can only, I'm pretty sure it is though, Promised Land. And look at that, the Promised Land had roosters, so that's the plot.
My mom and I stayed here years ago when I was just a little girl. The room looks exactly the same. Every morning, they'd come and take my mom away. I remember crying here alone.
Aerith, before we break out of here, talk to us. There's so much we don't know.
For real.
I'm a descendant of the ancients. That's pretty much it, really. Oh, but just so you know, that's not their actual name. They called themselves the Cetra.
We who were born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
You know it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the Promised Land for a long time.
And they must think you can lead them to it. Can you?
Nope. Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to the... to you and your people. Shinra's after it because they believe it's rich in Mako. Mako they've got no right to claim. But they'll try to take it anyway, won't they? Greedy bastards will never stop. Okay, new plan. Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
Barrett, wait. You can't do that.
Yeah, they say so.
Oh, great. These assholes again. Probably some Shinra science experiment.
Whispers. Perhaps best described as arbiters of fate. They are drawn to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Like capital D? Destiny?
The flow of the great river that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow fixed?
Yes, for it is the will of the planet itself.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these Whisperers will try to keep us on that course? Now wait just a damn minute. How in the hell can you possibly know any of that? Spouting that cryptic stuff, which could all be bullshit. I mean, ain't you a Shinra lab rat or dog?
I'm not a rat dog. When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge of the Whispers.
Listen to me. Please.
Aerith.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Aerith, what are you not telling us?
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the Whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
It's okay. We'll find a way out together.
Okay.
Weird.
Oh, sorry. I was dealing with something. Wi-Fi was out. So I was trying to fix that.
Aha! There you are. Rick, what are you doing, man? Hey guys, long
Oh,
time no
shit.
see.
Pause. Alright, guys. We'll be, resume in a minute. I guess so. Let me see. There we go. Never mind, we're fine.
Wedge?
You're here?
You shouldn't be up and moving.
I'm feeling much better thanks to Elmira's cooking. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Listen, any moment now.
What was that? An explosion?
HQ's running the show this time. They're raising hell to try and flush out the president. This complicates matters. That explosion just now put the whole building on high alert.
So now we're trapped in here?
No need to panic, little lady. See? You can still move freely within Hojo's laboratory. Find a way to the roof. An avalanche chopper will come to extract you.
HQ's bailing us out? I doubt it. Not after all the shit we've pulled.
I asked them really nicely. Like super duper nicely.
Thank you, Wedge.
Thanks, Wedge.
Just get to the roof, okay?
Wedge deserves a lot of great things, guys. He did a lot.
I didn't ask him to do any of that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he did.
I'm gonna still chew him out for it later.
Okay, now Aerith's back in the party, which means materia is relevant to her again. So scrap everyone's materia because they were all built around only using 3 party members, but now we have an actual mage in the party. And Clouds too, fuck it. Reset everyone. So what are the obvious ones? Healing for all, especially Aerith. And she gets a healing for everyone, Magnify. Cloud gets a healing, Tifa gets a healing, Barrett gets a weaker healing. Cleansing, because why not? Revival, because why not? Barrett gets fire. Cloud will get no, Tifa will get ice. Cloud gets lightning. And Aerith gets wind. And also barrier. Cloud gets poison. Tifa can get barrier. Oh, she already got it. And then might as well just keep giving her binding and binding. Tifa can have subversion or whatever it's called. Yeah, subversion. And the last one's time. Aerith should have MP absorption. Oops. Oh, she only has 1 linked material. Oh, no, it's here. Oh, but that's not a weapon, so... Or maybe it just doesn't, Yeah, okay, there we go. MP absorption. AP up's not really necessary right now. Put a cess on Tifa. And also steal. Enemy skill on Cloud. I got a lot of skill masters. I do not remember having this many. Let's see, provoke on Barrett. Now make no mistake that just because we have all 4 party members, that does not mean by any stretch this will be the last time we manage materia. We will most definitely be back at this screen. We got a lot to still adjust. For every fight we gotta do. These two get first strike. Deadly dodge. Live without all those. Okay, the rest can just be stat boosts then. So Aerith, I'm gonna, she magic stats already good, so just give her more, make sure she has the MP to keep up. See if we can have this HP up. Cloud can have this one. Oh yeah, his magic's pretty weak, so I might as well give him the magic up too. That's fine. And then an NP up. Then Barrett can have the other 2 HP ups. There's hardly any rhyme or reason to any of this, so it can just be changed around. It's whatever. Might as well put the MP ups just in case. Besides, he'll help raise their level anyways. Oh, right, and we forgot summons. There we go. I like how the menu is sorted. I like it better than the original, definitely.
Anyway, we gotta get to the roof, right?
There's a charming to managing the menus, but I do like the management of it better. I don't like the this menu for upgrading the weapons. This was just daunting and confusing at first, and it still kind of is, because the core is kind of, you know, they're moving, so it's, you just gotta learn. You don't have as much, you know, you don't have much control over it, but you also don't need it. You just need to use the triggers to move through each core, and then left and right to go up and down them and see what you can get. It's not like, don't try to act like you can manage like the constellations as a menu. Just use the menu, otherwise it makes no sense.
That elevator, was it this way?
Yes, his odor still lingers.
Bench time.
What happened here?
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
It stinks in here. Back there.
Now what do we do?
The one thing we can.
Push.
Someone's picking a fight.
So go give them one already.
Way ahead of you.
Weak to ice.
Take the lead.
All set.
You got it, Tifa.
I'm waiting.
Freeze! Watch yourself.
I got this.
Oh wait, no, back.
Hang back.
Oh, it died already. Okay.
Bring it.
Damn, somebody get in there and help him.
Nice job. What? Shit! What the hell, Red?
Rat dog ass motherfucker. That's what you get, Barrett. Cloud.
Cloud, I've been expecting you. As I divulged to you before, despite being a loyal employee of Shinra, I seek to destroy the company from within. It would mean my life if anyone knew I was conducting this research. Hojo's madness is clearly rubbing off on me. He is the reason I pursue this research. I want nothing more than to be free of him. I cannot go into details, but I can say that it is complicated. At present, I mean to focus on my newest research, as I found an absolutely fascinating subject. And if you haven't guessed, it is none other than you, Cloud. Were we to unlock your tremendous potential, we would have the strength to destroy both Shinra and Hojo. So please provide me with new battle intel and assist me in my research. I will pit you against virtual enemies constructed from the data you have provided me thus far. When you feel that you are ready to begin, please proceed to the newly reconstructed combat simulator. Hone your skills against these constructs so that we may stand together against Shinra.
I don't remember this.
When you feel that you are ready to hone your skills against these constructs so that we may stand together against...
Yeah, because it's not anything new anyways. It's just Bahamut, which we know how that went.
I look forward to receiving...
And if we don't worry about it. I guess I'll put a save here, though. Oh, shit, that was the wrong save. That was my free to explore save. Damn it. Whatever. Watch out for his Bahamut blast. I most certainly did watch it. That much was certain.
Hell is this place?
Hojo's treasure. Shinra's dark secret.
What I wouldn't give to burn it all down. But we need to get to the roof.
Here we go. To walk over there, and then things will be fine, right?
What is that?
Genova.
Mother. Together, we will reclaim our world.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
Cloud?
Tell me, is it really you?
I forget what the arm means. I knew what that meant before. Why he grabs his arm. I forget why.
Don't deny me.
There's a very specific reason he grabs his arm.
Embrace me. A touching reunion.
And here we go, guys. Okay, we fell, and now we're gonna be down and get back. We're gonna now spend the next 2 hours getting back up there.
Very, very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct. I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
So anyway, yeah, I would be hype as hell if they did a crossover with Mountain Dew
I'd better
for
hurry.
both Mountain Dew Code Red 13 and also Mountain Dew Baja Mut Blast.
Test subject pods? Guess I can use these.
I don't think they have the gumption to do it, but I wish they did. I wish they did it, and then at the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley would have to advertise it.
Concentrate.
Great.
Was never in doubt.
Took care of that distraction. Wrong way. I want to remember. I want to remember why he grabs his arm, but I completely forget. Yeah, if they did Butterfingers and Crunch and all that, they could totally do Mountain Dew.
Need a hand?
Thanks. That'll do.
I don't remember if I
Yeah.
saw someone talk about
Where are
it
the
or if
others?
me and Phil discussed the arm.
Let's go.
Damn it, I have no idea. I remember thinking of it as like a theory, but like it's very clear that he's deliberately grabbing his
If we
arm.
flip that switch, we can get to the other side.
Like there's a huge focus on it and everything, so
I may be
it's
able to do that.
it's like that's very intentional that they had him grab his arm.
You sure?
Yes.
I don't know. I can't remember, so I won't worry about it. But then again, we have nothing to do for the rest, like for the next hour of padding.
Will this do the trick?
Plot-wise, this is the worst like instance of the padding because it feels so like pointless. It's just like testing for Hojo, and it doesn't really go anywhere. And if it's meant to go anywhere, it's not gonna go anywhere in this game. Replacing his arm with a sword gun. No, like Mega Man Battle Network, like Mega Man EXE.
What kind of freak show have they got going on in here? Whoa.
Need a hand?
Yeah, right. Just having a little bit of fun, that's all.
For how long?
Long as we get a game.
Right, no one has meter, so go fight the other one.
Bring it.
Okay. Is it still, yeah, it is, so. Magic. Bam. There we go. Ndaraga, that's a powerful spell there, boy. You better calm down. Oh, I haven't assessed this one, but we don't have Tifa, so.
Let's do this.
Do it, I dare you. It's a really good, like, stance just for enemies like this, where they have, like, those blades constantly attacking. You just walk into them with the counter stance. Sometimes they run away from you, because they know. Oh, whoops.
Get ready.
Oh, no countering that.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you say so.
Guess we're out.
What's the plan?
First, we find Tifa and Aerith. Then we head for the roof. Should be an elevator somewhere. Didn't expect any of this, but we just gotta roll with it. Come on, let's go.
The door seems to have locked. No going back.
Now, if I do another, if my next Final Fantasy playthrough, Final Fantasy VII, I will hope that the names can be long enough to name them Code Red 13.
We got him.
Yeah, keep it up, y'all.
Don't move an inch. We'll head down too. Be right there.
I still gotta finish my Switch playthrough though, but I do want to do a full playthrough on PC. I don't know if more mods have gotten made though.
Huh? I can't hear what you're saying.
I think there's something over there.
It's time for the PH system.
Hello. Cloud? Can you hear me?
Yeah. You okay in there?
No need to worry. We're fine. But what do we do now? I don't see any way out of this room.
Can you all hear me?
Hojo.
So, tell me, how are you finding the drum? You know it's filled with the most advanced technology in Midgar, if not the entire world. You should feel honored to see it firsthand. You'll also have the opportunity to take part in a rather ambitious experiment of mine.
What?
When all the pieces are in place, I will open the door to the third
Reparations? What the hell is this asshole talking about?
Can't we just ignore him and keep going?
I'm afraid not. If I know Hojo, he won't let us out until we indulge his request for data.
He said something about a ward, right? I'm pretty sure I saw a door to one upstairs somewhere. So, you want to check it out?
You two will be on your own.
You know, I just finished the new main scenario quest for FF14, and it's just impressive how well they've been able to like keep shit consistent since Shadowbringers ended.
You think Cloud's doing okay? He's been acting really weird lately.
Not that it's been
More
like
than
the same
usual.
peak, but it's steadily falling down. Just because the end of Shadowbringers was, that'd be hard to follow up anything with.
Oh, I'm fine.
But they're doing great. It's the quality's tremendous.
I guess this has to be the third ward, right?
Think so, but it looks like the door's locked.
There has to be something we can do. Let's look around.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's the PH system, PHS terminal, and we got our bed and soda machine. We're all good though, right? Yeah. You good, Aerith?
Look! Now they can get across too!
We should let Cloud know.
Nah, how about we don't? Oh, and we just did that for, there's a lot of optional stuff here, so maybe we can speed it up by just going back and forth as soon as we can.
Cloud, can you hear me? We found the door to that ward he was talking about, but it's locked and we can't get it open.
Alright.
About those preparations Hojo mentioned before. I think we're supposed to do something with that.
The central terminal. Interesting.
We were fiddling with some sort of control panel. Do you see a way to get across now?
So what do you guys want to talk about?
Alright. We'll make our way to the central terminal.
I haven't had as many
Sit tight,
opportunities to
keep your
just straight up talk when I don't need to focus on the game or let the story roll.
Research is this?
But this is as filler
Cataclysm
as
came
it
from the
gets.
Stars, Genova. Hojo has devoted half of his life to her study.
I don't give a shit about any of that.
The
Halo got
experiments in this
delayed.
facility involve the enhancement of life forms and machines.
This sucks for the lineup of launch.
Biological data.
Talk about
Hojo's
boys?
plans
Nah, I'm
to
good.
pit his subjects against us, thereby facilitating their growth.
So this asshole thinks he can treat us like his experiments.
I know what fate awaits these creations. Let us put them out of their misery. We must first find a passage that leads to the center.
I mean, that was the big thing, was Halo for the launch, so I guess good that, you know, if it's not ready, it's not ready.
Let's try that again.
Oh, right, it's this enemy. Well, that's fine. Maximum Fury should get it. Oh, no.
Anytime now.
Oh, that's not how beams work.
Here it comes.
Barrett, shoot it.
Never again.
Level 50. That's the level cap, right? Good job, Cloud. There's some other, you know, news too, but it's hard to remember it all because we restreamed so much of the announcements for things, but... On my feed, I see that SMT3 will get Dante as DLC.
There's no control panel. We don't have the means to go this way.
Means it's probably time to turn back around, and also, never mind, it's time to use the switch. Conversations about, like, cutting content are pretty difficult when it's like...
Wait a sec. Weren't the girls right by the door to the third ward?
There are 4 switches.
There were 2 versions of it, the game, right? And one had Rido and the other had Dante. Ow.
What the?
Transfusion procedure complete. Commencing test of augmented research specimen.
I think it would have been more ideal to throw them together, but I don't know how. I have no idea how they correlate or change the story or anything like that.
Very careful.
No idea. Could easily be like a Mega Man version difference. Not that that mattered at first, but like Team Proto Man or Team Colonel, I'm pretty sure had more changes to the plot. Base version had Dante. I didn't realize one of them was a base version and the other wasn't. I thought they were alternative versions. So I don't know.
Tifa, you there? We accessed the central terminal. The door should be unlocked now.
I just have a feeling... I haven't like looked at it. I haven't looked at what people said. I just have to imagine there's controversy about it.
Be careful.
We will. See you in a bit.
I feel like with Dante being the third-party character, he wouldn't have been that. But also, maybe his third-partiness is why he's a DLC now. Otherwise, it's pay royalties on the entire game. Actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm sure it has to do with the licensing issue, actually.
You ready?
Damn it. Yeah, I'm betting it's a licensing thing now that I think about it.
That's a win.
Could easily be either that or do 2 versions again and then Capcom gets those royalties, but
What is this place
splitting
for?
them up would be pretty unnecessary.
Sadness.
And then giving Capcom like royalties for the whole thing seems, I guess, unnecessary. So a re-release had Rido in his place. Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely does feel like a licensing thing then. You pay the price with cool crossovers. Tifa is so cool.
So it's my turn?
Aerith's cool too.
Why don't you lead the way?
Let's go.
No, Tifa, other way. I'm only doing it because it's number 1, it's an AoE attack, and number 2, it attacks multiple times. So it feels ideal, but here, just arrow. Yeah, see that? Damn, that shit feels good. Oh man, please don't change the combat too much in the next game. The Vampire Masquerade was delayed again. Again, right? Yeah, again. Yeah, it's a unique situation right now with when it comes to delays, but you know, it really fucking sucks. I think what would be fair for maybe in Microsoft's court if like Sony has to do some sort of delay as well.
Let's do this.
But it definitely doesn't seem like hardware delays are happening. It definitely seems like both consoles are ready to happen this holiday. I probably should have just focus striked. Oh, wrong move. I can't read. I should bind it to cross.
And we're safe.
The cross button. Dante was added in a director's cut. Then the Chronicle edition came with Rido. That is not any clearer, but at least I said it correctly.
Look. Let's get across with those.
And HD version is based off Chronicle. Okay. And thus Dante is DLC. I would still chalk it up to what is it? Licensing to just not make it a definitive edition. We're gonna make it, right, guys? What could possibly go wrong? You know, if you don't, like, say that, then nothing happens there. They get across and they're fine.
Did we wake him up?
Yeah, looks like it.
Bring it! There! Think fast! Gotcha!
It's great. Just this attack just gives Tifa the ATB she needs to keep going.
You ready?
What's Aerith doing? Oh shit, I never assessed these lads. Tactical data not available. This is why at this point in the game I stopped assessing, because so many enemies are, you know, brand new because they're literally being invented, so they don't have tactical data.
You ready?
Aerith, please cure. Isuna, please.
Okay. Take it, go on.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Come on, we can do it. We'll make it quick.
Arise. Tifa. How long does that take to cast?
Can you handle them?
Long enough. Oh shit, she's still alive. Aerith is very tough.
Come on. Stay strong. Stay back.
There we go, and a star shower to hopefully finish it. Nope, not even necessary.
Do it.
They couldn't stuff another fake danger cutscene back in the play chapters, so they stuck one here instead. You need more of that Tifa Aerith content, which, fair, fine. I don't mind that. However, the rest of it, I do mind.
Is this really the exit?
I think just going forward, they have so much, like, plot and grounds to work within.
I hate that man, I really do.
They really shouldn't, I hope, feel like it's necessary to pad anything out again. You know, I don't think they'll hit the end, but they will definitely hit like a solid JRPG's length of a game. Of action JRPG's length. We suffer. Unless Tifa wants to run it. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Wait, no, we came from that way. We have to go this way.
Nothing's gonna stop me. You ready? Get him!
I'll let Aerith worry about healing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Weak to lightning, of course. Don't have that on me, though. Never mind.
I can't. I won't. Just there. Go away. Bring it.
I'll pay for story deal. No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. What if they do that? What if Wutai is DLC? Oh my god, no. Wutai is far too important. But for Condor DLC, you can make 4 Condor DLC. That'd be a really like interesting thing to do, and I'm pretty sure I don't want it. I think the concept is definitely funny, though.
There's no escape. Take that. Would kill for a shower.
Yeah, For Condor could have just been a spin-off game. No, it will be. It'll be a mobile one. It'll be a mobile game because you can most definitely play For Condor's game on a phone. What if the weapons are DLC? Yeah, shit like that actually kind of scares me.
Across too?
I would definitely prefer it to not be like that, in all honesty. There might... I don't know. I would rather they take their damn time making the game, though. Like, the ultimate trade-off is like...
We used the control panel here a little while ago, so you
The game can be like how you want, but you have to lose one thing. What is it? Should things be cut to DLC? Should the game take longer to make? Or should the game be made more linear? And I vote that the game should take longer to make.
You two stay there. We'll call if anything comes up.
I definitely do worry that, like, something will happen with the overworld. Although, like, I don't know about, what is it? If the game has to, I don't think the game's gonna be cross-gen. I think that's, I think they want to do that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think the game's gonna be cross-gen. But if it is, and they somehow do it, I think they could leave an open world in, like, Remake, but I think in the PS4 version, it'll just be a menu, and you just pick where to go. Am I missing something? Well, I mean, I missed this, but am I missing something else? Oh, door number 2. Okay, so we gotta go hit door number 2. They may have said that, but I was probably talking over them. So, here.
Transfusion procedure complete. Commencing test of augmented research specimen.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that until now, if they wanted to do DLC. I'm very glad they did not do DLC for this. Well, unless it was stuff that wasn't, like, in the original. Like, the fights are fine, you know, what if they wanted to... Well, no, because they have things to do, you know, they have to get on with the next game. Putting DLC would require, like, you know, a side team to handle it. And they should just have all hands on deck with focusing on the main project. That's another thing of DLC. If they start DLC, they can't like work on it after the game's gone gold because they have to work on the next fucking game.
Commencing test. All personnel must evacuate area. Commencing test.
Now when we get to disc 3, when we hit endgame, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part, like, 5. And, you know, they got nothing better to do. Sure. Just don't have it be, you know, what we could consider cut content. Because we would consider things like Fort Condor cut content.
Good job.
Whatever, man.
I've been thinking about that, and with like the criticism, hello Hojo, the criticism New Horizons has got. Because what New Horizons did was replaced stuff with like New Horizons is still a full game, it just doesn't have what made Animal Crossing games full games. You know, they cut that stuff to make new stuff. It was essentially replaced.
We ain't done yet.
It's not like paying more for less, it's just paying for something different, you know? So I feel a little weird to immediately say that the game's unfinished. It would be hard to say that because, you know, the content was replaced, it wasn't necessarily strictly cut.
Commencing test. All personnel must evacuate area. Commencing test.
I'm also a little, you know, we're gonna have the conversation about New Horizons and cut content every time there's a DLC update, and there's gonna be a lot of those. Every single time. Every time it comes up, it's like, yeah, this was supposed to be content and it's cut. I can't believe that in Jesus Christ. Barrett, help. Cloud, I have constructed a Neo Aerith. You may have her for $5.99. Keep up the research, Cloud.
And don't come back. How'd you like watching your precious toys get torn to shreds?
I never grow tired of watching my toys be broken, no matter how many times I've seen it happen. Such is the case when you truly enjoy your work. Now, for the next step.
Trying to think of more because the game had so many side quests. Who's played Kingdom Hearts 3? Because I thought of this when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 1.
Now's our chance to kill the bastard.
Was there an Ultima weapon? Or ultimate weapon, rather, in Kingdom Hearts 3? Or was it part of the DLC?
Commencing test. All personnel must evacuate area. Commencing test.
That was so cool.
Be a good boy and keep the other pets company.
Yeah, that's why as far as my expectations go, all I really think of is
Shit, looks like Red might need our help.
just the locations. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen in this fucking whack-a-mole thing. It's really funny though. Anyway, so I think, you know, there will still be moments like I think the Dawn and Yuffie and all that stuff is still definitely gonna happen in Wutai.
Try this.
I hope, like, also, yeah, there would just be things like that, like the Turks at Wutai. The Turks will be at Wutai too, probably. Or Hojo being at Costa del Sol. Everyone in their sailor outfits. I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. But I don't know. It totally is hard to think of it because it's like we've been just given different information. Katase and Nomura give us radically different impressions of what's going on. I think it was Nomura that was like, maybe things won't go too differently, and then Katase was saying, hey, this shit's really different. We're just getting mixed messages from him as to what the fuck is actually going on. Oh, that's why it wouldn't let me target it. Whoopsie. Barrett, could I trouble you for some health? God damn it. I don't know. I would just like, that's going to be such a huge thing about it is whether or not it's linear or open world.
What was that thing?
And the PS4 is going to hold it back, but I'm hesitant to just say right out the game we can blame the PS4 for it being linear if it ends up linear. I guess if the game's bad because of it, like if they take it in an awkward direction with it.
This ain't a hospital, is it?
Test subjects don't receive treatment.
They're enhanced. We're dissected.
Yeah.
This guy's a real piece of work. Now what?
Hard to just be Crisis Core.
Hey! Let us out!
The entirety of part 2 just picks up with Zack, and that's it. It is another game through Midgar, but this time through Zack.
He remembers us, I think.
And that's it. Whoops. Cloud doesn't have assess, does he? No, yeah. Ooh, he gets pressured easily. He pushed me. Bastard pushed me. Oh god. It's that one Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Jinjo. Oh shit, not stop. Hurry. Oh, he used it on Red 13. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whatever. Somebody needs healing. No, I just forget its name. I think they're both... No, I just forget its name. Oh, this would be a good time to heal. Jinzo. I'm thinking of Jinzo. However, Jinjo, thinking of it as Jinjo from Banjo-Kazooie is still funnier. Yeah, I'm very thankful that the stop went on red.
I don't see any elevators around here.
I'll let Tifa and Aerith know.
PH system wasn't down there, was it?
What do you know? That's the door to the fourth wall.
If we want to get in, we'll need to go all the way back to the central terminal.
But the door we used to get here is shut. So what now?
The passages have to be connected somehow.
I started a little bit late, so we'll definitely keep on going just a smidge. You're up, boy.
Please.
It's a PHS terminal. Call up Tifa. See if they can get to the central terminal. Hey, you okay down there?
Damn it! Red!
Shit, he can't hold them off forever.
Tifa, you there?
Is something wrong?
Red fell to your level. Can you try to get to him?
Oh no! Come on.
Let's mosey.
I won't give up. Yeah! Yeah, stay back! Big fast! One more
Nice. Yeah, without fast, these sledge worms. Oops, I meant to die. God damn it. Oh, we're both oh shit. That's game over. Well, anyway, it should be.
I'll show you what I can do. You've got this.
Let me handle this.
Big fast. You ready?
Gotcha. Stay back.
Good luck. I'm
I want to use Aerith there. It's magical.
Enjoy the ride.
Just finish him.
Sorry about that.
Cure. Got a cure too.
Good now.
Stop it!
Hey, that's rude. She's the mage.
Still here.
You'll be blown away.
God damn it. Needs
You okay?
lightning since lightning's, you know,
Just taking
faster.
all a little break.
Bring it! Man, I trained for this. There! Keep it up!
Oh shit.
It's over!
There. Oh shit, she died. Rude.
Can you fight? I'm wide awake now. Go on.
Bring it!
Phoenix Downs don't just fall out of the sky, you know.
Give him your all! That's it! I'm gonna teach you a lesson. This one's for you! That's the way to do it.
Oh, there's the dolphin.
Nothing's gonna stop me. You ready? This fight's not over yet.
Take the lead. I'll show you what I can do.
That's okay. You're fine. Kiraga.
No need to panic. Tagging out.
I got you. Damn it!
Here goes. You've got this. Let me handle it.
God damn it. Nice job, Aerith.
Come on! It's over! There! Worked up a good sweat.
No, you already beat Rude. I'm tired of this. I just want to go ape shit.
Sorry for the wait. Now, let's get this over with.
Oh shit, they moved. All right.
Let's finish this. You okay?
I am now.
Nice one.
Have Cloud and Barrett found anything?
Actually, they just found the entrance to the 4th ward. But to unlock it, they have to access the central terminal, which they cannot do from their position.
Maybe we can get to it instead.
Yeah, let's try.
Red time.
Now it's my turn.
Look, an elevator.
I don't wanna. Alright, sure.
And it's not moving.
Great.
The professor still has plans for us, I presume.
For the record, I don't like this one bit.
All that remains is the 4th ward. We must trust in Cloud and Barrett to see it through.
Well, this will actually be a good place to stop then. Since, yeah, so... Whoa, ah, never mind, fuck!
No surprises there.
Anyway, so we'll pick this up next time. Thanks everyone for watching. I guess it hardly matters where I save now. I'll save on this one. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. When will we resume? Let us take a gander. What's the day? Tuesday, right? Okay, so tomorrow we are doing Fall Guys, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure Wednesday was our plan for Fall Guys. It was either that or Friday. And then Risk of Rain 2 is going to be very soon as well. If Risk of Rain 2 is not this week, it'll be next week. But that's what'll be happening. And then Rave will be live on Thursday. And then I will be back with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. This game probably has 2 more streams left in it, if you could believe it. 2 more streams left, and we'll resume on Saturday. So that's the plan for now. But yeah, see what happens. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and until next time, go to bed.